In this segment of It's Scary to Be Married, I'm going to discuss the games we play while dating. What's up, Brave Arts community? This is Shon Heineman here with another segment of It's Scary to Be Married, wanting you to love fearlessly. And this question came from Facebook where someone asked me about the dating games, like the games people play when it comes to when you're in a dating pool and you're dating multiple people and you're trying to figure out who you want to talk to and all these different things. And sometimes it can become messy at times. I wanted to create this video because I know when my wife and when we were dating, I met her on Instagram, and I think we both knew what we wanted when we came out the gate when it came to dating. She told me what she wanted. I told her what I wanted, and we stuck to that. She wanted to marry, and I wanted to remarry. And we were just honest with each other. We kept it 100 at all times. We talked every day. We were living in different states. So communication was very important to us. I mean, we talked on Skype every evening. And when I was at work, even on my breaks, like we will always talk or text. So we always had this open form of communication. Now, when it comes to games people play, because sometimes I believe, and I'm going to talk about this, sometimes I believe we miss out on the potential person that we're supposed to be with because we're playing games. Okay, let me give you an example. Shon, what are you talking about when it comes to playing games? We're talking about, when you first exchange a number with someone, right? Or your social media profile by today's standards. Once you start talking, and then all of a sudden the conversations start to trail off where you don't talk as much anymore. Or maybe you don't want to text them too soon. Like, oh, I really like her, I really like him, but I don't want to seem too aggressive. Like, these are somewhat, I believe, games. If you're really serious about someone, I think you should just put yourself out there, put your best self out there available. And if they're not really willing to rock with you, then that's their loss. I think a lot of times, I think we get caught up in what culture and society tell us what to do when it comes to finding a potential spouse. And I think we lose out on a good person sometimes by worrying about what people might think or the games that we might play. And then sometimes you got the not responding to phone calls where everything seems mysterious, where people always have to chase you, right? It's like you're always busy. You always have stuff going on and you never really have time to them, where you just send them a quick text like, I'll talk to you this evening. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got caught up in doing something. And sometimes, very well, sometimes people are just that busy. But I always felt like somebody that you were serious about, you will always create time for that person, regardless of what you have going on. And you schedule that time for that person. You say, you know what, I'm going to call you at 9 o'clock tonight. You make sure you follow through and you call that person tonight, because that's going to build trust. And also, I feel that another game is we put on this facade because we're afraid of someone not liking us. And I've been through this as well. I'm guilty of it, where you think somebody might not like the authentic you, so you try to be this person that you're really not. Because for me, I like to laugh all the time. I like to crack jokes. I just like having fun. Some of the stuff I laugh at is corny. Like, I just have a different kind of personality, and I know I can't rock with everybody in that area. So sometimes I'm kind of on the fence. Sometimes, like if I'm talking to somebody and it's just like, I don't know if they can vibe with me like that. They might not think I'm funny, or they might not think I'm this or that. But I realize that the more that you're yourself, it's easier to weed people out that way, because then all of a sudden you realize that person isn't for me. So when it comes to the dating scene, don't play the games. Be your authentic self, so that way whoever you attract, I believe that energy will be mutual. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you share this video with a friend. In the comment section below, let me know what do you think are some games that people play when it comes to relationships. And I think once we become our authentic self, then we can find that right person. This is Shon Heineman at It's Scary to Be Married. Take care, people.